I came here, Mount Sinai. Really? There.
So I'm here at Surrogate's Court today, and I'll tell you why. Hi guys, welcome to another Answered by Alva. I missed you guys. Well, today I'm going to be talking about Stuart Funeral Services Aftercare. That basically is the services I provide after a loved one's homegoing and disposition has taken place. So basically, the funeral is over, the burial has happened or the cremation, and the healing process has started. Basically, it's the cleaning up after or putting things in order for the family members left behind. So today I wanted to share something with you. Basically, how I add value to myself and my company is to offer information to you guys, just in this kind of platform of offering knowledge and information. So I would just wish to share some background information. I had a client recently who lost a loved one, and it was her spouse. And she asked me if I can help her retrieve some funds, or if I knew any information about how she can receive the funds that her husband left. And I told her, yeah, I can help you with that. But at that time, I only knew that you have to get the courts involved. But she seemed very as you know, she just lost a loved one. So I said, I'll go to the bank with you. You just have to provide the death certificate that I gave. So I went to the bank, and basically we went to the bank and to get what is rightfully hers, what her husband left. But then the bank gentleman gave us the bad news. No name was left on the account as a co-signer or a beneficiary. So what does that mean? It means that she has to get the courts involved to get what is rightfully hers. Of course, she was frustrated. And she said, it's just $10,000. We can let it go. I said, no, you are not going to let that money go to no land, to be unclaimed. I said, let's make a deal. Let me go through this with you. Let me feel how painful it is so that I can talk about it in the future for those who need it, for help, to help them. And then at the end, obviously, you get what your husband has left. So I'm going through this experience. It's a real life experience that I'm going through with my client so that I can share the information with others. I want to say firstly, I am not a lawyer. I'm not here to give legal advice. I'm just here to share of the process we went through to get the funds. Basically, it's a very painful process. I called the court for a whole week, no answer. I emailed them. This is a month now, no answer. And I simply just wanted to know whether you can walk into the court or you have to make an appointment. I asked one lawyer, and they said, unless we retain them, they can't offer any information. Basically, no money, no information. Okay. The second lawyer said $390 for a consultation, just a consultation. Again, I just wanted to know the hours of operation and the process for going in. So my client, what I did for her, I went online and I filled out the paperwork, the do-it-yourself paperwork. It was 10 pages long, lots of information needed. Well, the day finally came that we had to go to the court. It's a big building, had to go through a lot of security. Well, we presented the forms and we missed the cashier by 1 minute. What did that mean? We would have to return to pay the fee and file the paperwork. And to note, the lady who she was very nice, she explained that when we got the funds, it's not ended there. We have to open an estate account and deposit that money in there in case creditors come to claim any money, because here in New York, the creditors are paid first. But if you paid the funeral bill, you are considered a creditor too. So luckily, she will get the money she paid for the funeral because she's considered a creditor. But my question is, what if, because I want you to know that that money has to stay in that account for 7 months. But what if she had kids, or what if she had a mortgage for that money to sit there for 7 months? Again, this is a very painful process, and I'm sharing it with you so that you would know. Because when you know better, you do better. So I'm inviting you to join me for part 2 to see how this goes. Because we went today and we have to return tomorrow. So keep tuned, tune into my Facebook and my Instagram and my YouTube to learn more about this stuff, about putting things in order for the loved ones you leave behind. Thank you.